Okay, today we're going to be going over our sprint review 3. In this sprint review, we had manage affiliation, manage address, and generate reports in Salesforce. So for each one of these, there's a brief description, acceptance criteria, and we met all 3 of these. So we're just going to jump over to Salesforce real quick. We're going to start with affiliations. So go to affiliations. We've created a view in the affiliations tab to give us some key data regarding the affiliation. So the affiliation name, role, organization, and the status. And within here, we can add new affiliations with any necessary details such as the organization, household, or organization, and the contact, their role, and the current status. We can also bulk import with a CSV file as well. If you go into the affiliation name, it'll give us a little bit more detail, and we can also, within here, we can also edit or delete these as well. And so for each one of these, we also compiled instructions with screenshots for each one. So it would just take you step by step and the necessary buttons and actions you might need to use as well. So now we're going to go over to addresses. Within addresses, we created a similar view. It'll give you the address ID, the mailing street, and basically the mailing information. Within here, you can also add a new address and write down all the necessary information and associate it with an account, and also give it a type if you need. And the address verification stuff is still a work in progress. I think that's more of an external thing. So within each address, we can see a little bit more detail regarding the address type and other address verification information as well. And up here, we can have 2 buttons to edit or update the address. So update address and edit address will both do the same thing. And then we can also delete and clone if necessary. And again, there's instructions for managing the address and just kind of giving you a step-by-step on how to to either create, edit, delete, or view addresses. And so finally, we're going to go over our 2 reports that we created, the household and the constituent report. First, go over the household report. In the household report, we have columns of account name and then the contact first name, last name, and the primary contact for that household, and then the household mailing address and the number of household members. Currently, the household mailing address doesn't have many values just because of the import file we received didn't really fill out a lot of mailing addresses, so we're gradually filling those in. So a lot of these don't have mailing addresses currently. But if we go over to the constituent report, again, some of these fields are missing just because of the lack of data within the import file we received. But it lists the first name, last name, account name, the phone number, email, whether it's deceased or not, the birthday, and then do not contact. Those are mostly for minors. That's like our minor flag that we have in here. All right, and within each one of these, there's also filters you can place on here to get more specific data. And we have all those included within an instruction guide, kind of laying out the steps you can take to generate the reports as well as place filters on them. And I know last time in our last deliverable feedback, you said you wanted us to show how we can add multiple addresses onto a constituent. So I'm going to go into Ashley James, for example, and within her details, as you can see, her mailing address is this current address, but there's also opportunity where we can also add in another other address as well. We can add in a work address as well. So if she had another address, say like a PO box or some other kind of address, we can add that in here if necessary, which I think does provide for a lot more it's user friendly, and it's very intuitive as well. So overall, that wraps up our sprint review 3. Thank you.